What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to this video. Another day, another Gothic video. I am pretty excited to bring this video to you guys. It's an exciting video. As you can tell, it's very long. You know, I sat down and I thought to myself, this Valley of Mines, I need to finish all of the tips and tricks on Valley of Mines. I kind of want to do another series. Maybe you guys can suggest like a different series for Gothic. I got some suggestions before about like classes for different characters, or Gothic 1 videos, which I'm also considering, even though I don't know as much about Gothic 1 as Gothic 2. Anyway, I also would like to thank you guys for the support on my last video that I posted a week ago. It did really well, and it got a lot of likes, and that honestly really encouraged me to, you know, make this video. And I encourage you guys to share this video with your friends that play Gothic 2, or Gothic 1 for that matter, because it is the best way to, you know, connect the community together and also promote my videos so that I can make more content for you guys. Lastly, before we get started, I want to thank one of the commenters on my previous video who commented like 9 or 10 of the clips I'm going to feature in this video. His name is going to be on the screen, so I thank you for that. And if you guys have any more suggestions about, I don't know, some secret tips or anything, you know, then please do comment that in the comments below. So now, without further ado, let's get started. For starters, you're going to want to find yourself in the main part of the castle. Go through this door and there will be a note on the table. The note contains how to extract bloodfly venom, which is really useful. I think it has some magic property or something like that, I don't remember. But it's really useful and gives you free XP. The second tip in the same room is if you lockpick this chest, there will be a skeleton behind you. You'll see now. And this, in my previous video, I said there's another place in the Valley of Mines where something like this happens, and this is the place. There are many places in the castle where there's just a chest with some random loot laying about that you can open. This one is very special because it has 2 pieces of ore in it, 2 lumps of ore. And ore is hard to come by, so that's awesome. And there are many more chests, like I said. You can go find those on your own, but this one is special. This next tip is useful for beginners especially. We were gonna go down here to the tavern from Gothic 1 in the old camp. And Diego used to sit here like from 12 till morning, and there's nothing there except the leather satchel now. It's pretty useful. When you're on your mission to take Diego back to the pass of the valley, or whatever it's called, you will normally leave him in that tunnel where you came from. But if you actually go a bit further to where these orcs are, take him here, you will get this nostalgia bonus. And probably Gothic 1 players have tested this already and they were pleasantly surprised, but here's what happens.
Remember back then, when we met here for the first time? It's been ages. There was something else in this place. Damn, I just can't remember. Whatever.
Yeah, so this is the reason why this is a double tip.
I have a few things to take care of.
Because the thing that he forgot in this place is a leather satchel containing a lot of gold. Take it now so you won't have to come back here later and take this satchel, because it's a part of the quest later on in the game. I should have featured this in my first video, but I just forgot to. And it's not even that awesome or useful. Again, Gothic 1 players may know this. If you just climb up here in the beginning of the Valley of Mines, there's just this big empty space right here. And there's nothing in it. There were things in it in Gothic 1, but not anymore. Alright, so believe it or not, you will want to find yourself here, dodging all these orcs. Because if you do manage to dodge them, you will... so you will climb here. Climb some more. Oh, they're climbing after me. That's okay. That's alright. There's a cave where... I don't remember his name now, but this one guy sat here. He ran away. He was like a hermit, and he left a note as to why he ran away. And as I was recording this video, I realized that there's another way to get to that cave without having to storm through all the orcs. Oh, and by the way, I also remember what the guy's name is. It's Gilbert, for those of you who care. For this next one, I'm gonna use hacks to get through the orc wall. There's a way to get through it without hacks, but you're gonna have to like trial and error your way up to the wall. If you get up over here, spoiler alert, there's nothing. There should be orcs, but there's nothing. Instead, there's just this little board, and there's basically nothing else there. And here's just what it says. You can pause the video and read it yourself. This one is absolutely awesome, and I'm pretty glad I can share this with you guys. So I've equipped a crossbow as an orc, and the orc can actually shoot a crossbow, believe it or not. So what is actually interesting about this is that orcs have a custom animation for a crossbow, as you can see here, which means that developers were going to include crossbows for orcs. Unfortunately, they didn't. And I'm really sad about that because there could have been a lot more content in this game, as you will see in other clips of this video. This one involves a lot of climbing. You want to climb up to the top of this rocky place. At the top there's a cave, and what's cool about this is that there's a orc shaman in the cave. Unfortunately, he's not in there for me because I'm still in chapter 2 of the game. I haven't skipped chapters. Yeah, so you can see that there's no one here, but if you come here in chapter 4, there will definitely be an orc shaman. I was checking out Zardis's tower for this one, and I kept on walking down this path, and I realized something pretty cool. If you keep walking and you pass these trees, you'll see in a second there's a bow and some bloodfly wings. It's a cool detail in the game that I never really noticed before, so I decided to add it. This dude, this cheeky dude, this guy, you'll be able to picklock the key for the door that's over there. Or I think you might be able to persuade him, because he's like stupid or something. Pull the switch, and spoiler alert again, you will open the gates and orcs will flood into the castle. Furthermore, if you go into the throne room of the castle and you talk to this Parseval guy, or however you pronounce it, this happens.
Traitor! I know for certain that it was you who opened the gate. You'll pay for that.
Yeah, and he starts to beat you up. For those who still don't know where the Fire Dragon's treasure is, you can find it right up here. Alright, so back to cut content. If you played Gothic 1, you might be wondering, like, where is all this stuff, you know, the Orc Village and other places, you know, they've all been cut out, like the old mine and stuff. Well, here it is. There's nothing here anymore, sadly, to the point where there's like a glitch in the floor. You're not supposed to be able to come here. I just, get here by hacks. As you can see, there's nothing here, and that's really sad. I wish they implemented these places, but Piranha Bytes were short on time and they had to publish what they had. Nonetheless, the game still remains awesome. Alright, this one is by no means any special. It's just a hidden leather satchel and like a crossbow and something else. But my main point with this one is that there are many little hidden spots that are not, you know, super secret. Like, they're not, you know, tips worthy for this video. But, you know, there are many places like this where you can find something like this, or a cave or something like that. In Jarkandar, if you join the Bandits Guild and you get a bandit's armor, you can equip this armor and run into these bandits. You will stumble across them at some point and they're gonna try to kill you, but with this armor on, you know, they will not kill you. They're just really mean.
Get out of my sight.
Yeah.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
I see. So you've acquired a taste for it now. All right, but it'll cost you.
What do you want for it?
Would you happen to have anything to eat other than lurker meat? Maybe a hunk of cheese? Yeah, a hunk of cheese. I could die for a hunk.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, about that cheese that he wants, it's like right next to him in the chest. Why did he even ask? I don't really know, but as you can see here, I'll picklock this chest. There. Here's the cheese. Alright, another tip-worthy thing is that each orc tent has some kind of loot that you can find, like potions and, you know, maybe even gold. So that's pretty useful. Alright, this last tip is a special one because I've never seen anyone else use it, and I like to think of it as my own little creation. For this, you're gonna want to get Fire Rain, the spell scroll, or the rune if you're cool enough. And then you want the running potion or whatever. And just try to aggro as many, you know, you probably already know what's coming, but try to aggro as many orcs as possible. And if they try to, like, you know, stop the aggro, just stop for a second and continue running. As you can see, I aggroed like so many, right? Then just run a bit far away, run a bit further away, and boom. XP, man. That is a lot of XP right there. And just remember that the orc elites don't die from this spell. They're close to death, but they don't die. Maybe you can pick them off with a bow or something. Alright, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, you're like the coolest dude on the planet. I'm not even kidding. But, you know, jokes aside, I have two things. First of all, if you found out something you didn't know, then give this video a like, you know, why not? And the second thing is, I want to be able to switch chapters in the game, but I don't remember how to do that. If somebody could comment down below how I can do this, because I need it for like future videos, that would be very awesome. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.